Good morning, everyone. We would like to present our report with the title of Business Ethics and Social Responsibility. We have our business ethics defined. First, moral principles. These govern a company's behavior. So, these are the fundamental values that guide companies' behavior and decision making. They set standard for what is considered right and wrong in a business context. For example, it includes respect for human rights, commitment to quality, and transparency. Second, fairness and honesty. Business ethics involves conducting business with integrity, honesty, and fairness. Meaning, conducting business with integrity, being truthful in communication, and not misleading customers and treat all parties equitably. For example, a retailer gives accurate information instead of exaggerating benefits to boost sales. Third, stakeholders consideration. It requires considering the impact of business decision on all stakeholders, including employees, customers, suppliers, and community. Business don't just affect owners or the stakeholders. They influence employees, customers, suppliers, and the community. Example, before closing a factory, a company consider how it will affect local jobs and workers rather than shutting down abruptly.
Everyone, I would like you to discuss the need for ethical behavior. First one is trust and reputation. Ethical behavior builds trust with the stakeholders, enhancing the company's and reputation. Trust is your belief in someone's reliability, truth, or ability. Reputation is what others and think of someone based on their past action. Example of trust: online shopping, trusting a website to surely severely handle your payment and deliver the product. Example of reputation is online reviews. A restaurant with a consistently positive reviews has a good reputation. Second one is legal compliance. Ethical practices help companies comply with the legal requirements and avoid penalties. Legal compliance is adhering to laws and regulations and ethical standards to govern a particular industry, business, and activity. Example or a scenario: a retail company operating both online and physical stores. They collect customers' data such as names, address, email address, purchase history, and payment information. One is employee morale. Ethical leadership fosters a positive work environment and boosts employee morale and productivity. Example, job satisfaction. Employees at Code Crafters enjoy their work because they are given challenging projects that allow them to use latest technology. And the fourth one is long-term sustainability. Ethical decisions are contribute to the long-term sustainability and success of business. Example, Sunshine Solar Farm. Sunshine Solar Farm is a large-scale of solar power plant committed to providing clean renewable energy while minimizing environmental impact.
Improving ethics. Organization can enhance ethical performance through ethical leadership, codes of conduct, training programs, hotlines, audit, incentive, and transparent communication. So in leaders must be a model of how to be integrity and honesty. Codes of conduct is a written rules for acceptable behavior, and training programs teach how to handle ethical dilemmas. Hotlines is in how confidential on how you report issues, and audit is a check on compliance and ethics. Incentive, it is a reward for being acting ethically, and transparent communication is often showing of policies and decisions.
Ethical concern. Ethical concern are situations in which a moral conflict arises in the workplace. Business face ethical dilemmas related to fairness, conflict of interest, privacy, environmental impact, employee relation, financial integrity, and intellectual property. Examples of ethical concerns: Number 1, conflict of interest. Situations where personal interest could compromise professional judgment. Number 2, discrimination. Unfair treatment based on factors like race, gender, and religion. Number 3, privacy violation. Disclosing personal information without consent. Number 4, misleading information. Intentionally providing false or deceptive information. Number 5, lack of transparency. Hiding information that the public has a right to know.
Improving ethics. Organization can enhance ethical performance through ethical leadership, codes of conduct, training programs, hotlines, audit, incentive, and transparent communication. So in leaders must be a model of how to be integrity and honesty. Codes of conduct is a written rules for acceptable behavior, and training programs teach how to handle ethical dilemmas. Hotlines is in how confidential on how you report issues, and audit is a check on compliance and ethics. Incentive, it is a reward for acting ethically, and transparent communication is open showing of policies and decisions.
Social responsibility. Companies have a responsibility to benefit society through environmental stewardship, philanthropy, ethical labor practices, community involvement, and sustainability practice. Example, For Trade Apparel. For Trade Apparel is a clothing company committed to social responsibility. Example, illustrates how a clothing can demonstrate social responsibility, prioritizing ethical manufacture, community development, and environmental sustainability by investing in these areas. For Trade Apparel is not only improves the lives of workers and communities, but also builds a strong brand reputation and faster customers loyalty.
Interest group. Interest group is a collection of individuals or organizations that share common interests and advocate or work for public policies on behalf of the members' shared interests. Various groups: consumer, environmental, labor, community, shareholder, influence business decisions to promote their interests. Types of interest groups: 1. Economic groups, to promote the economic interest of their members, like U.S. Chamber of Commerce, American Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organizations, and American Medical Association. Number 2. Public interest group, to advocate for policies that benefit the public good. For example, Share a Club, environmental protection and common cause government reform. Number 3. Religion interest group, to advocate for policies that align with their religious beliefs, like Christian Coalition, American Jewish Congress.
Social audit. Social audit assesses a company's social performance, meaning social audit examines whether a company is meeting a commitment to ethical practices like labor rights, environmental protection, and community development. And we have identified areas for improvement. So it doesn't just highlight what company is doing well. They also point out weaknesses or gaps. For example, if an audit finds out that company's waste disposal system harms the environmental, it can be recommended better practices and to ensure transparency and accountability. And a social audit, it makes company's social performance visible to stakeholders. By sharing results, company shows that it is willing to be held responsible for its action to build a trust in the public and investors. Thank you.